The most fun I'm having with AI right now is with Gemini and Storybook. And so I thought it would be fun if I took some of the stuff I was doing in Storybook and brought it here.
The Legend of Pinching MeMaw. Every kid on Black Cat Lane knew the legend of MeMaw Alara. They said her fingers were like crab pinchers, quick and sharp, and that she lived in a house swallowed by shadows, even on the sunniest days. She pinches your cheeks until they're red as goblin's eyes, Leo whispered to his friend Maya as they watched the crooked chimney puff gray smoke into the autumn sky. Maya, who wasn't afraid of anything, just grinned. They also say she gives out the worst Halloween candy, toothbrushes and raisins. She shuddered dramatically. That's the real horror. The dare was set before another word was spoken. This Halloween, they would be the ones to brave MeMaw Alara's porch. As dusk fell on Halloween, the streets filled with ghosts, pirates, and aliens. Leo, dressed as a mad scientist, and Maya, a fearless space explorer, crept towards the iron gate of MeMaw's house. It groaned open with a sound like a tired old monster. The path to the door was lined with grinning jack-o'-lanterns, but their smiles seemed more like warnings. A black cat, with eyes like tiny green lanterns, watched them from the porch railing. "See? It's a witch's cat," Leo hissed, clutching his bag of trick-or-treat candy. Maya just rolled her eyes and marched up the creaking steps. She raised her fist to knock, but before her knuckles could even touch the wood, the heavy door swung inward. Standing in the dim light was MeMaw Alara. She was smaller than they'd imagined, with a cloud of white hair and eyes that twinkled behind her glasses.
"Well, hello there,"
MeMaw Alara said, her voice raspy like dry leaves. She looked from Maya's space explorer costume to Leo's lab coat. Leo stood frozen at the bottom of the steps, expecting the dreaded pinch. "Trick or treat," Maya said bravely, holding her bag open. MeMaw Alara smiled. It changed her whole face, chasing the shadows away.
"I've been waiting for you,"
She said. She didn't reach for their cheeks. Instead, she reached for a giant bowl just inside the door. And the bowl wasn't filled with toothbrushes or even raisins. It was overflowing with full-size chocolate bars, gooey caramel apples, and bags of popcorn. Leo's jaw dropped. He slowly climbed up the steps as MeMaw Alara chuckled. As she dropped the huge chocolate bar into his bag, the other hand reached out. Leo flinched, but it wasn't a pinch. It was just a gentle pat on the cheek.
"My grandmother used to pinch my cheeks," MeMaw said softly. "She said it was to pinch in the sweetness, so it would last. And I guess I got a little carried away over the years."
Leaving the house with the best candy haul of the night, Leo and Maya looked back. The house didn't seem so spooky anymore. MeMaw Alara waved from the doorway, light from inside spilling onto the porch like a warm, friendly smile. And they decided that sometimes the scariest legends have the sweetest endings.